Hey y'all, this is Carly, and I am here today with my very first small order from Scripted Sense. So, the owner of Scripted Sense is Ray Marshall, and she is super sweet and very active in her Facebook group. So, they do have a Facebook group for Scripted Sense. I know that she posts in it at least once every day, but she's always asking for customer feedback and doing polls about new scents and new products. So, it's definitely a fun and active group to be in if you are interested in that. So I'm not sure exactly how I heard about Scripted Sense, but I have been in her group for a couple of months and kind of just looking for an opportunity to place a small order. And she did a poll for all of these Fruit Loop scents as far as which scents people wanted to see mixed with Fruit Loops. And she came up with a really neat lineup, and I jumped on the opportunity to buy from her. So one thing that is really nice is that when you do place a small order like this, she offers the opportunity for you to just pay oh, what is it called? I think first class shipping, where it's only like $3 or $3.15, something like that. I'm not sure if she always does that, but I think she does, and she did that with this order, so that was really nice. Everybody hates paying for shipping, so especially with a small order, it's nice if you don't have to pay very much for shipping. She also packaged these very well. I think that she had it in a padded flat rate, all taped up within another padded flat rate. I can't remember exactly, but the packaging I remember was really great, and you can see that none of these got broken in transit, so she did a really great job with that. So I will just jump right in and get started. I don't have a business card, but she did send me this super cute, really sweet little thank you note, which is always greatly appreciated, so thank you so much, Ray. And I will jump into the scent. So again, this is a Fruit Loop sampler, so each one of these, the scent is going to be self-explanatory, but it's just some other scent mixed with Fruit Loop. And if you hear the squeaking, as always, that would be my dog. I'll show him in a video at some point, so you know who you're always hearing in the background. So this first scent is Fruit Loop and Coconut, and she does, I mean, it's called Scripted Scent, so she does put a Bible verse, I believe, on all of her wax, but I've never seen that as like a focus of her Facebook group or anything like that. So if that's not necessarily your thing, then don't let that bother you. One second, let me see if he can be a little bit quieter. I swear, he usually just like lays quietly until I'm doing something, and then I guess he's upset he's not getting my attention. But she does also put the pour date on the bottom, and these, I think she made them look like Fruit Loops, and she said that over the top of them is supposed to be like milk or a glaze or something. So these are super cute, and they're pretty. I think she said each one of these was supposed to be 1 ounce, because this whole sampler was only, I want to say, like $12 maybe, and there's 10 different scents, but I don't know. This is pretty big. I mean, it is thin, but I would definitely cut this in half, so I don't know. I'm not very good at judging amounts, but it seems pretty big to me. And this is really good. Let me sniff the bag for these, actually, because I remember thinking with each one of these that you can smell the fruit scent more so than the Fruit Loops. Yeah, so this one, it's a really, really good blend of the coconut and Fruit Loop. I would say I'm getting maybe a little bit more of the Fruit Loop in this one, but it definitely has like a fruity note from that coconut, or like more of a kind of creamy fruity note, so really good. This next one is Fruit Loop and Marshmallow, and there's that one. You can really see how she did the glaze or the cream or whatever that's supposed to be over the top for this one. Sorry, I'm trying to open this bag with one hand. Okay. This one is a little bit lighter. This is just kind of a really creamy Fruit Loop. I actually can smell the actual marshmallow just a bit in this one. So that one's good, but definitely like a really creamy, sweet type Fruit Loop scent. This next one is Fruit Loop Cotton Candy Frosting. There is that one. Oh yeah, I say with this one, I definitely get the cotton candy the most. And then just a little bit of like a background of Fruit Loop. Which, that's what I was kind of wanting from the sampler, because a lot of times when Fruit Loop is mixed with things, Fruit Loop is like by far the dominant note to me. This one's really nice, though. I definitely get the cotton candy the most, just really sweet, and then with a little bit of that cereal note in the background. This one is Fruit Loop Blackberry. It's that one. And again, with this one, I get the blackberry the most. She has a really good blackberry, in my opinion. This isn't too perfumey or floral. Let me sniff the bag, too, and make sure that that's still true when I smell it in the bag. Yeah, so her blackberry is just really... It's a little bit tart, actually. It's just kind of a nice tart blackberry. I don't get any floral or perfumey notes from it. This next one is Fruit Loop and Peach. It's that one. This is a really pretty orange color. And yeah, this one is all peach to me on cold. And it's really good. I never really get, I think I've mentioned before, I don't ever really get the gross note that people smell a lot of times in peach that, I don't know. I don't know. This kind of smells like those fruit peach gummies to me, like gummy O's or whatever they're called, those little round peach candies with sugar on them. That's what that one kind of smells like to me, but really good. And then we have Fruit Loop and Strawberry. It's that one. This one, I definitely get the strawberry right off the bat. I don't think it's my favorite strawberry. It is good, though. It's not bad. And I'm not sure if it's just the strawberry or if it's the strawberry mixed with the Fruit Loops that isn't my favorite. Let me sniff the bag for this one, too, and see if it's any different. I don't know. It's a good strawberry. It's sweet and fruity. It's just not necessarily my favorite strawberry scent. I don't really know how to describe it, but I do get the strawberry more than the Fruit Loops with that one, which is nice. This one is Fruit Loops and 7-Up Pound Cake. This one is pretty light on cold, smelling the actual wax. Let's see in the bag. I don't know. This has a little bit of like a zesty, I don't know, like a zesty cakey note, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with 7-Up Pound Cake too much, but that's a nice scent. It definitely has a little bit of like I said, like a zesty cakey note, and you can get a little bit of the Fruit Loop with that one. This next one is Fruit Loop, and that's supposed to be pink sugar. That's pretty funny, pink sugar. And here's the little shape for that one. And this one is really nice. Again, the pink sugar is dominant. It's really sweet, really feminine. This is a really nice scent. I think this one will be really nice warmed up. It's just a really sweet, feminine pink sugar scent. And there is a little bit, again, of that Fruit Loop in the background. This one is Fruit Loop and Blonde Moment. And I do not, unfortunately, remember all of the scent notes for Blonde Moment, but I'm sure that most of you are familiar with that scent. And that's what I get the most of. It is so good. I really don't get any Fruit Loop, I don't think, from this one on cold. Maybe just as like kind of a sweetness, maybe giving it a little bit of a bakery touch almost in the background. But this one is mostly just a Blonde Moment scent, and it's really good. It's so fruity and just perfect for summer. And then the last one that I have is Fruit Loop and Satsuma. There's that one. Definitely strongest on the Satsuma. This is kind of a different Satsuma than I've smelled. It's not really zesty. To me, it's kind of a deeper orange scent. It's really nice, but it's just kind of, it's more of an orange juice scent almost. Kind of that deeper orange, I guess, instead of being like a really fresh, zesty type orange, if that makes any sense. And that's what I get from the bag as well. So I'm really excited about this sampler, I have been enjoying cereal scents lately, and I really like how with the sampler, and that's what my fiance said too when he sniffed through them, that the first thing that you smell with almost every one is the scent that's blended with Fruit Loops. So obviously when you get a sampler that shares a common scent note, it's because you like that scent note, but you want to kind of feature other scents. You know, you don't want all of them to smell exactly the same. So that was kind of my fear with this sampler, is that since Fruit Loops is so dominant, that all of them would smell pretty much the same with just a touch of something else. And it's kind of the opposite. So they all smell like the other scent note, and then with just a touch of that common Fruit Loop note in the background. So this is a really nice sampler. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to shake the camera. I'm really excited about this sampler. I'm excited to melt through some of her wax. Like I said, this is the first time that I've ordered from her, so I'm not sure how it will perform for me in my home, but I am really excited to melt through it and see. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in Scripted Scents, I will try to put her Facebook group down below for you to go and join and check her out. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, any of that, please feel free to leave it down below. And I would love to talk to you in the comments. Thank you again so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.